And again, day 2 of testimony underway right now in the Las Vegas murder trial of Tupac Shakur. Supposed rival leader Dwayne Davis is facing murder charges for orchestrating the '96 shooting that killed the rapper. Yesterday, we heard from a detective called to the scene and a witness who was in a nearby car when Tupac was shot. Today, we're hearing from a forensic pathologist and medical examiner, but much is going to rely on what Davis has said over the years. ABC's Alex Stone joins us once again now to talk about what's going on. First off, thanks for joining us. And you are there, and then now you're here watching from afar. What's going on today?
Well, a big part of today is talking about, one, an LAPD interview that went on years ago when they thought he was actually involved in the Biggie Smalls murder here in LA. That Davis was at a party the night Biggie Smalls was murdered. I mean, you talk about the connection here of that he was at that party and they were looking at him, and then they determined, well, he wasn't involved in the Biggie Smalls murder, but it was this interview that they played for the jurors today where the LAPD said maybe he's involved in the Tupac Shakur murder, but not Biggie Smalls. And then that allowed them to begin going down this road that they're going down right now. But that was the beginning of this investigation the jurors heard today.
And we heard some testimony from people involved yesterday, the woman in a car nearby, the detective. But today, we're actually seeing these graphic photos.
Yeah.
Why are they feeling that's necessary?
They are starting from the beginning here and showing these autopsy photos, and the family of Shakur a short time ago got up and walked out. They didn't want to be there. They said that they weren't going to be in the courtroom when this went on. Publicly, we're only seeing one of the photos, a body bag photo of the sealed body bag. But in the courtroom, they were shown the bullet wounds, the entrance wounds, the exit wounds, and the family didn't want to be in there. But prosecutors, they want to try to lay this out from here's how we did the investigation all the way through to where they got to today.
Well, you're having to explain to 12 people who might not remember much about it, and they're not supposed to, but, you know, they are going to have to really know.
Some said they didn't even know who he was.
Right.
So they're really starting at the beginning.
The defense is actually defending their client by saying, and I'm quoting, he's full of crap. How often do you see attorneys make fun of their own client?
Yeah, they're doing two things. One is they are saying, don't believe our client, because for 30 years he wrote a book. He said that he had done this crime, that he was a part of the crime, that he was in the car that night. And now he's saying, no, that was all a lie to sell my book. But he did that. He told police the same thing. He did public interviews where he said the same thing. So prosecutors are saying, believe what he said over 30 years. Defense attorneys are saying, no, our client's a liar. But you're right. How often do defense attorneys say that, where they say he's been lying all these years? Believe him now when he says that was only to sell the book, and those were all lies. The other thing they're saying is that and this is very O.J. Simpson-esque, that the police investigation was botched.
Right.
They're saying the LAPD in their part of the investigation, because they kind of led toward where they are now, and then Las Vegas police, that they were in it to write books, the detectives, that they were in it to get their name known in the public, that the police investigation did not go the way that it was supposed to, according to defense attorneys.
Prosecutors were in it to write books, but not the defense.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, everybody seems
police
to have written a book.
Yeah, there's a lot of books in this case.
Okay, Alex, thank you very much. We'll have so much more on this, so stay with us, Eyewitness News. For all the latest on the Tupac murder trial in Vegas,